Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Demeester and I graduated from the University of Delaware back in 2019, earning my PhD from Dr. Catherine Limecooler-Grimes' laboratory.
Hi everybody, I'm Kirk Shimkin. I'm a 2016 graduate of the UD Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, and I'm a graduate of Don Watson's research group.
Hi, I'm Christine Ott. I graduated from UD in 2018 and I earned my PhD working in Dr. Ji Haozhang's lab.
My name is Jixing Liu. I graduated from University of Delaware in 2016 and earned my PhD with Professor Mara Watson.
I'm Andrea. I graduated from UD in 2019 and I earned my PhD after working for Joel Rosenthal.
Hi, my name is Juan Carlos Reyes. I graduated from UD in 2010 and got a PhD in chemistry, working for Professor Andrew Tepper.
So currently, right now, I am pursuing a postdoctoral fellowship position at the Scripps Research Institute in San Diego, California.
I left the department in 2016 after I got my PhD, and I moved to the University of Michigan, where I did a postdoc in John Montgomery's lab. I started as a medicinal chemist with Janssen Pharmaceuticals in Springhouse, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Philadelphia.
So after graduating at University of Delaware, I accepted a position at Spark Therapeutics in Philadelphia as a research associate. However, I'm now a senior scientist within the ocular preclinical team, focused on developing gene therapies to treat rare inherited retinal diseases.
After graduation, I started working as a chemist at Adhesives, which is where I am right now.
After graduating from UD, I moved to Illinois to start a postdoc at Argonne National Lab, where I am now.
After graduating from UD, I went to Harvard University for a postdoc position, and I stayed there for a couple of years. And after that, I came back to my home country and I started working at a university called UT.
So my favorite memory at the University of Delaware would have to be having the opportunity and going to different conferences such as the Gordon Conference. I was really able to move my career forward in terms of thinking about what my next steps were, but also forming new collaborations and new friendships among my lab mates as well as other members of the department, which was really, really great. And I really did love how interdisciplinary and collaborative the chemistry and biochemistry program was and is at the University of Delaware.
So I'd have to say my favorite memory from my time at UD is probably my defense, because the defense is such a great experience. You really get to share all the work you've done. Over the 5 years you've been there, you get to share that work with your family and your friends, and it's just a really great celebration of the work that you've done.
Some of my most fond memories are all the times that my group got together and either celebrated the publication of a paper or we just had a social outing like group picnics. We went swing dancing. We had a lot of fun, and I really think fondly on those memories, and I think
The thing I love most about University of Delaware is that everybody genuinely cares for each other. Our research group feels more like a family to me. During the years, my advisors are always there for us, both in academia and also in life decision makings. Going into University of Delaware is definitely the best decisions ever made in my life.
Some of my most valuable memories from UD involve hanging out with friends from the department, having discussions in the group rooms about science or otherwise, and walking to Main Street for coffee breaks or for Friday evening happy hours.
My favorite memory from UD is actually a difficult question. I think I have a lot of favorite moments. I remember fondly the time with classes, the time when my first paper got accepted, the nights playing soccer with the team at Chemical Engineering.
I would say that the most valuable part of my experience at UD was probably the relationships I made along the way. So I got to know some really fantastic scientists, some really great people who I'm still friends with to this day. I'm still in contact with them. And those are the kinds of relationships that are going to last for a lifetime, and I wouldn't trade those for anything.
And another valuable part of my experience at the University of Delaware, other than having the opportunity to present my research at different conferences, would have to be being a part of the NIH Chemistry Biology Interface Program, where I was able to interact and learn all of the cool science that's going on in the chemical engineering department, as well as the biology department at the University of Delaware. I had a great experience at the University of Delaware.
Within the department, we had a lot of wonderful resources, including a phenomenal mass spec facility and NMR facility, but then also being able to work collaboratively with other groups. So it's really an honor and a privilege to be able to earn a PhD in an environment where everyone wants to work together and everyone really wants to help each other.
The most valuable things that I have taken from UD, really there's probably quite a few of them. The synthetic experience and instrumental techniques that I learned in lab have been really integral to getting the postdoc position that I have now. Also the experience that I gained from writing papers and presenting at group meetings and at conferences have definitely been useful as I continue my career. And then finally, I was very lucky to be involved in a collaborative project with some students from the biomedical engineering department at UD. And I have found, both as I interviewed for postdocs and as I've done some informational interviews, as I consider my next career step, that showing that you can successfully work collaboratively on group projects is very important to a lot of employers.
The most valuable part of my experience at UD, I think, it's the collaboration that you could see that was going on in the whole department. In general, I would say that the environment that we had was not only friendly but even healthy, which is something very important nowadays, to have this environment where you feel safe, when you feel that people is pushing you to get the most out of yourself, but in a nice way, knowing that it's convenient for you.
I was looking into a few schools before I decided to come to UD, and I was really excited to join the UD department because there were so many young faculty members who were doing such great science, and that turned out to be such a great decision. And it was really a place where my passion for chemistry kind of started to grow, and I was really able to follow that passion, and being able to do that every day was one of the best things about my experience there.